Hi there, I'm Christopher from Hereford and Market Auctioneers. I sell the sheep on a weekly basis in both places, selling the store sheep in Hereford and the fat lambs in Wales. And in the last 7 or 8 days, we've conducted sales of just over 14,000 sheep between the two centres. We kicked off on Tuesday the 4th of August with our first sale of yearling ewes, and the autumn programme sort of got underway. There was 2,500 yearling ewes shown. The ewes were shown in tremendous order, and the sale topped at £600 for some pedigreed Texel ewes. Other pens of pedigree and purebred ewes were from sort of £380 to £550. Into the commercial ewes then, the best of the Suffolk Cross mules and Texel mules would be trading £300 to £330, and a good farming ewe would be anywhere from £265 to £295 a head. I think the sale levelled at £295 a head, and I think everyone went from there considerably pleased with their day's business. The sheep were shown tremendously well, and purchasers sort of reflected that by reinvesting what they've earned in the fat lambs in the last 2 months. We then moved to Friday the 7th of August to Wales, where we saw 2,700 sheep. Just shy of 2,000 fat lambs. They sold to an average of 335 pence a kilo. They topped at £205 a head, and quite a lot of heavy lambs, 50 kilo plus, would be anywhere from 170 to 190. The export lambs would be 330 to 340 or 50 pence. There would be a little bit of resistance to some grass types. They were anywhere from 310 to 325 pence a kilo. I think the lambs averaged £146 a head. That would also include 300 to 400 hill lambs weighing from 24 to 28 kilos and anywhere from £85 to £100 a head. There was just shy of 700 ewes. These topped at £269. The strong, well-fleshed ewes would be £170 to £200 a head. There would be more plainer ewes coming forward, which is obviously unsurprising with the current weather conditions and lack of keep. These would be anywhere from £80 to £120 or £30. I think the ewes averaged about £115 a head right through. We moved then to Tuesday the 11th of August, back into Hereford, and we had 1,540 store lambs. These were shown in slightly better bloom than recent weeks. We are sort of obviously under severe drought pressures here in the Midlands. The lambs topped at £171. There was other strong lambs from £140 to £150 a head. Anything strong enough to go straight to hoppers would be from £125 to £140 pound a piece. With the farming lambs then from sort of 105 or 8 to 115 or 18. The small lambs, which there were quite a few, they would be anywhere from £80 to £105. I think the lambs have averaged about 108 to 40, and would just be slightly dearer on the week. Obviously, we now head into our autumn period with breeding sheep sales, and unfortunately, along with the drought conditions, blue tongue is back on the minds of many farmers. As auctioneers here, and we have got several sales of breeding sheep, we would encourage vendors to definitely think seriously hard about vaccinating your stock against blue tongue, as I think it may well become more prevalent as the season goes on. Thanks very much.